hard for me to tell you which summer snack is my favorite, but today I'm going to teach you how to make one of my all-time favorite, besides maybe a bowl of ice cream, my favorite summertime snack. And I'm going to teach you how to make an easy and simple peach cobbler. Now this peach cobbler is so simple that even I can make it, and I am a terrible cook. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So today I'm going to tell you what ingredients you're going to need to make this peach cobbler. I'm going to tell you how to appropriately mix the ingredients for the cobbler, and then I'm going to tell you how to bake it, and then I'm going to show you at the end what your cobbler should look like. So let's get started. To start off with, you're going to need, to prepare your peaches for the cobbler, you're going to need 8 medium-sized peaches. And as you can see, for time's sake, I already have my peaches made. They're in my ice cream bowl. And if you don't want to use ripe peaches from the farm, which I prefer, you can use some out of the can. That's fine. Just leave the juice in it. Or you can use, they have it ready in the baking aisle. You can buy the mix to go into a cobbler. So whichever you prefer, but I prefer peaches from right off the farm. So you're going to need those. So to prepare your peaches, you're going to need 8 medium-sized peaches, a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of just regular cinnamon. Let me show you. There we go. You're going to need half of a tablespoon of nutmeg, just simple. It doesn't have to be any kind of brand. You're going to need 2/3 a cup of sugar, and then you're going to need 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch, and I'll tell you what to do with all this in just a little bit. Okay, and then to make our dough, we're going to need, first of all, we're going to need our mixing bowl. That's really important. And then we're going to need, this is really easy to remember, 1 cup of milk, which I have measured here, 1 cup of self-rising flour, doesn't matter what brand, just self-rising flour, and 1 cup of sugar. Easy enough to remember. So, and of course you need your mixing bowl like I said before, and then I'm going to cook mine in a 13x9 just regular sheet pan. And then you need your measuring cup, which I have half a cup here because that pretty much will measure anything I need. And then I have my whisk, and this is going to help me make my dough. So let's get started. To make your peaches, in a pan you're going to slice up your peaches, and I already have mine done today because it's very time consuming, but you slice them into spears, and you put in a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and half a tablespoon of nutmeg, and then you put 2/3 a cup of sugar. You put that all in just a metal pan, and you set it on the top of your oven on a burner, and you put your burner on medium low. When you put it on medium low, you'll just need to leave it there for approximately 20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to take off. So that should set you up on your peaches. If you need any help, I would love to give you more information. Now I'm going to go through the process with you of making the dough. So first of all, I'm going to take, and I have my sugar here, and I'm going to put a cup of sugar into my mixing bowl. It's in there all nice and good. And then now I'm going to take my self-rising flour, and I'm going to put a cup of self-rising flour in here. Here we go. So now that that's done, I'm simply just going to slowly, okay, so all of this is in here. I'm going to mix my flour and my sugar so that it's even, and just get a little stirred up in there. And now I'm just going to slowly pour my milk into my sugar and into my flour. And what it should end up being at the end is like a pancake consistency, like batter. So let me get that all mixed up here. This is really easy to do at home. It's really fast, and it's really easy for me because I combine peach cobbler, which is one of my favorites, with my other favorite, and just a simple vanilla ice cream. Now what I've done is I've taken my 13 by 9 inch pan and I've randomly placed, as you can see, I've put butter, just little slivers. You cut half a stick of butter into little slivers and you just place them randomly around your pan. Now I'm going to pour my batter because now we're totally ready to bake our cobbler. So this is our third step in the process. I'm going to pour my batter over my butter. Make sure to get it all out of your bowl, get it nice and even. So it's nice and yummy. Spread it out because we're about to put our peaches in here, so make sure to spread it out nice and even. So now I'm going to take my peaches that I have prepared and I'm just going to put them in. And you might think that it's kind of strange that we're putting the batter on the bottom instead of on the top. But we do that because we put the self-rising flour in there. The self-rising flour will allow it to rise up over the peaches, and so it totally covers it. What I'm going to do is preheat my oven. My oven is currently preheating to 400 degrees. So once that's heated on 400 degrees, we take and we leave it in there for 30 to 45 minutes. Depending on how thick your batter is, depending on how well you want it to be done. And I hope you love your end result as much as I love my end result. It's one of my favorite snacks. So now that you have the ingredients and you know how to mix them, I hope that you enjoy your cobbler as much as I enjoy my cobbler. Thanks for watching.